Welcome back to Plant-Based Dads. I'm Tim.
I'm Joey.
What's cooking?
So I think today we're finally delving into spring rolls.
I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and just a couple weeks ago it hit me at work. I think you've seen Joey makes those salad in a jars, and they're great. But when I get to work, you've got to make a big plate or a bowl. It's just a lot involved, and if I'm really busy and I don't get a lunch, this is the perfect solution.
So you were talking about having a salad wrapped up in a spring roll.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so I don't think I've seen that before.
We're going to show how you can pick what you want. There's so many different flavors. We've got a couple sauces.
All right, so Tim's holding a piece of tofu that we cooked. I'm not making a salad in a spring roll. I'm having a spring roll with noodles and some air fried tofu that we did, and maybe some of your salad toppings. So we're going to do spring rolls two ways today.
That's right.
All right, so let's get started. What's first?
We did a lot of prep here. Something just floated off.
Maybe you should wait till the video's over before you have a little snack. So some things that we did ahead of time. We prepped the tofu. I took a cube of tofu. I chopped it up into what should have been strips, but I did it the wrong way. I'm so used to making cubes that I just made cubes. But in the interest of the video, I just went with it because things don't always work out, right? So I put the cubed tofu in a bowl with some soy sauce and some rice wine vinegar and a little bit of garlic. Let it marinate for 15 minutes. After that, I coated it with a tablespoon of cornstarch, threw it in the air fryer, set it to 360 for 20 minutes, and when it was done, I just took it out, and here we have it here. The noodles, those are just rice-based noodles, right? They're a combination of black and brown rice, right?
Yeah, they're like Lotus ramen noodles.
Right, exactly. They're ramen noodles, so I just cooked them by the manufacturer's instructions. I put them in a bowl. You're supposed to put them in a pot with hot water. We just heated up the hot water in our little tea heater thing, right? And threw it in the bowl. 4 minutes later, the noodles were ready. We just drained them out, gave them a little ice bath, and they're ready for the spring rolls, right?
Then I came and worked on the fresh stuff. So we've got some romaine lettuce. You can use iceberg. You can just use pre-chopped. I just deveined some romaine. We've got some red bell pepper, some carrots, some cucumber. I got some power alfalfa sprouts here, clover, some cabbage, and then just a little cilantro for that clean finish. We made a couple sauces, two very different ones. So one is a peanut-based sauce, and then there's a clear, more runny sauce that you'll see when we eat, so you don't have to have the fat. So we've got two alternatives for that way. That's it.
All right, let's get started.
Let's get assembling.
All right. All right, so why don't you go first?
Sounds good.
And then I'll go after that.
I've got some rice paper.
All right, some rice
paper. This comes in a few different sizes. We've got the smaller size. Okay. There's ones that are much bigger. So if you, depending on how you prepped or what you want in it, you can go larger.
That's just what we have on hand.
This is what we have on hand. So here's my bath of water. You can run this under the faucet, and that's all it takes. It's going to soften up a little later on. So in this one, I'm going to layer the lettuce down first. Okay, some cucumber, some bell pepper, a little crunch with the carrot here, some power sprouts, a little bit of cabbage for another.
I think those are from mine.
I can't resist a good noodle, so, all right.
And a little sesame seed.
Hey. We need all the help we can get to get some calcium, right?
Mommy Tang would say protein, protein, protein!
That's right. Okay. So I'm going to tuck all this in.
Oh, okay, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, and for lunch, to fit in a lunch container, but look at that. I've got the color I've been looking for.
That took about 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So really, that's all there is to it, huh?
Hey, it's Meal Prep Sunday. I'm gonna have this a few times this week.
All right, let's switch places, and why don't you hop over here, and I'm gonna show you how it's done, all right? All right, so I'm gonna take my rice paper and get it wet over here. All right, so that's nice and wet. All right, I'm gonna get a little noodle action over here. Yeah, like we said, these are the lotus noodles. They come in different colors. I chose this just because I wanted to see the colored noodles through the wrapper. Otherwise, I normally would do just, the regular colored ramen noodles, right? But I thought these would be kind of fun to have on here. I got my tofu, my air fried tofu, and I think I will take a little bit of your cabbage right here. All right. And then maybe even a carrot or two.
Adds a little crunch.
All right, so I've never wrapped these before. Do I just kind of pick it up? And,
like a burrito.
Like a burrito? Oh, there we go, right. Just kind of, do we fold the ends in?
Yep, ends in.
Okay, you all know that I'm not good at wrapping burritos, so the fact that I have to wrap this, not going so well. I may have to get you over here, the big guns.
That's good, actually. Yeah, that's good.
All right, so we're wrapped here, so I'm just gonna cut this.
In the middle? Yeah.
I got it. Everyone's a cook in this kitchen. All right, so that looks pretty good right there. All right.
This does take a little bit of time.
All right.
Let me make one more and I'm gonna add some cilantro
All right,
here.
go ahead and make one more.
So being Italian, Joey, you don't cook often Asian, but this is working out, huh? I mean,
I gotta tell you, Asian is probably my favorite food, right?
Really?
It is. Before, 12 years ago when I became a vegetarian, I kind of gave up a lot of Asian food. But, I used to love like General Tso chicken and sweet and sour chicken and all that stuff. And I just haven't had it since. And it's the one thing I think I am limited in cooking, right? I make Mexican food all day long.
Yeah.
I'm a whiz on Indian food. I've got so many Indian spices here, right?
Yes.
It looks like the Himalayan mountains. So, but Asian food always kind of, intimidates me, and I don't know why. And when you watch all the Food Network shows, and it's the same diners, dives, and all that stuff, I'm always like, put on an Asian show where some, guy or girl is cooking Asian food and showing you how to make it simple.
Yeah.
I would love that. It doesn't happen. I do watch YouTube, but I still am not ready to venture out into Asian food.
I agree. I think we're gonna get it down one of these days because a lot of Thai cooking seems like it's flash cooking.
It does.
It seems like it's all in the meal prep. You've got.
And we go out for
Awesome.
Asian a lot because you can get vegan food easily with Asian food, right?
Yeah.
Especially Thai. So, it's not something that we don't like. We love it. So, but when we go out, it's usually Asian food because we don't make it at home.
Yeah.
Nice. In the middle.
Thanks. I love this. It's gonna fit in the containers I have to bring to work. Just look at that, like burst of color. It was a good idea with that pasta.
It's looking pretty good. All right, so we've got a few of them over there, right? Why don't we grab some sauces and should we give them a little taste?
I think it's a great
All
idea. All right. Great, we're at that point now where I get to taste my favorite part of the show, okay?
Yes, let's see what we have here.
So I described earlier 2 different sauces we made. One is peanut based, and then one is rice vinegar based. So lower in calories than this one for sure. But again, you can use seed butter, almond butter, or peanut butter. And those, you'll show the recipes for those?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great.
All right, so let's give these a shot. Why don't you go ahead and taste one of yours and see what you think. We'll each taste one of each other's and see which one is better. Probably not. We probably don't want to let them touch each other. They'll stick together, right? Because the rice paper is sticky.
This
All right,
is
so
rolling
you're,
up.
you're trying one of yours, right? So
Yeah.
I'm going to try the other half of one of yours here. I'm just going to grab this one here.
Yeah. I guess you could take a spoon and put this on as well.
Does yours go better with the peanut sauce, you think?
I don't know.
All right.
I like them both.
It's good. Really fresh. Oh, man. There's some spice in there.
Go for
Oh, what is that?
On both of these, this didn't have any spice. I added some chili flakes to it.
Ooh.
All right, this one is quite a bit.
Let's see what this one's all about. All right, so both of those sauces are really good. That's delicious.
So rice vinegar, I maybe put a little bit too much spice in, but you can control that. Still really good, clean. You still get all the clean flavors.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The first one was spicy. The minute I put the other sauce in my mouth from it, the spice was gone. That peanut butter sauce like absorbed all the spice. It was kind of like a cooling effect.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
This is really good.
All right, so yours isn't bad. I'll give you that. It's not too bad, all right? So let's go ahead and try mine and see what happens. You can try that one there. And I'm going to try and keep this all together here. All right. So when you put them in a bowl like this, don't let them stick to each other because they will come apart. All right, let's see what mine tastes like. The noodles are good. I'm surprised. They've sort of a black bean taste to them, right? I'm surprised how crunchy the tofu comes out in the air fryer.
I actually had a bite without any sauce on. I thought it was really good.
Hey, don't forget your Berkey water. All right, so here's my evaluation of these. I don't really care for peanut sauces, but I think that peanut sauce is fantastic. Right? It really goes well with this whole idea. I can see why they serve it with peanut sauce now when you go to a restaurant.
If you don't want it to stick to it, you can make it thinner.
Yes, right, yeah, you can thin it out. So I thought the peanut sauce is the best sauce out of the two. I prefer the one I made only because I basically don't eat raw vegetables, right?
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't like raw peppers. I don't like raw cucumbers. But that being said, it was really flavorful.
It was really good.
Yeah. All right, so that's a success for sure.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So spring rolls, 2 ways, right?
2 sauces.
Double the value for your money here. And as you can see, they are absolutely beautiful.
You know, it's a good way to mask or get sesame seeds in that you would normally sprinkle on a salad.
All right, so you've got spring rolls 2 ways. Please do us a favor and hit the like button if you like this video. What's not to like? Leave a comment. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are on Asian food and my fear of cooking it. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, and then right next to it is a little bell. If you hit that, it'll notify you every time we have a new video up, usually every Friday.
Yep,
right?
once a week. Okay.
Right.
Take care, guys.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Spring rolls? Where the wontons at? Right, Mia? Polka, baby.